Hey there everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Guess the Profession Challenge. We've got 60 tricky emoji puzzles for you to solve. Can you guess them all? Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a quiz. Let's see how many professions you can crack. Good luck!
Teacher, you're schooling this quiz so far. Let's see if you can pass the next one. Chef, you cooked that guess up nicely. Ready for another tasty challenge? Police officer, you've arrested that answer perfectly. Can you catch the next one? Doctor, that diagnosis was spot on. Let's see if you can treat the next one right. Pilot, you're flying high with that guess. Time to soar to the next one. Firefighter, you extinguished that guess with ease. Ready to handle the next emergency? Hairdresser, you styled that answer beautifully. Let's cut into the next one. Cleaner, spotless answer. Let's tidy up the next guess. Programmer, you coded that one perfectly. Let's debug the next guess. Mechanic, you fixed that guess right up. Ready to tune up the next one? Artist, you've painted a perfect answer. Let's see if you can draw the next guess. Salesperson, you sold me on that answer. Can you close the deal on the next one? Taxi driver, you've driven that guess straight to the point. Let's take a ride to the next one. Delivery driver, you've delivered the perfect answer. Can you drop off another great guess? Customer service, you handled that guess like a pro. Let's assist you with the next one. Singer, you hit all the right notes with that guess. Ready to belt out the next one? Soccer player, you've scored a goal with that answer. Let's kick off the next guess. Farmer, that guess was ripe for the picking. Can you harvest the next one? Construction worker, You built that answer solid. Let's lay the foundation for the next guess. Train conductor. You're right on track with that answer. Ready to keep the momentum going? Secretary. You organized that guess perfectly. Let's schedule the next one. Actor. You nailed that guess like a star. Ready for the next role? Nurse. You've cared for that guess perfectly. Let's see if you can nurture the next one. Tailor. You've stitched that answer together perfectly. Can you sew up the next guess? Plumber. You flushed out the right answer. Let's see if you can fix the next one. Technician. You've wired that guess perfectly. Let's troubleshoot the next one. Baker. That was a sweet answer. Ready to bake up another one? Librarian. That was a well-researched guess. Let's shelve the next one. Music teacher. You've taught that guess perfectly. Let's see if you can play the next one. Store manager. You've handled that guess like a pro. Can you manage the next one? Writer. That answer was written perfectly. Let's pen the next guess. Journalist. You've reported that answer correctly. Can you scoop the next one? Carpenter. You've nailed that guess. Let's build the next one. Lifeguard. You've rescued that guess perfectly. Let's dive into the next one. Lawyer. You defended that answer like a pro. Let's argue the case for the next one. Graphic designer. You've designed a perfect answer. Ready to create the next guess? Cook. You've cooked up another great answer. Let's see what's on the menu next. DJ. You've spun that answer perfectly. Let's drop the beat on the next one. Scientist. That guess was a great experiment. Let's test out the next one. Fitness trainer. You've trained hard for that guess. Let's lift the next one. Dog trainer. You've handled that guess perfectly. Let's see if you can teach the next one. Paramedic. You've saved that guess in the nick of time. Let's rush to the next one. Musician. You've played that guess perfectly. Let's hit the right note with the next one. Dentist. That was a clean answer. Let's get ready for the next one. Engineer. You've engineered that guess perfectly. Veterinarian. You've cared for that guess like an animal lover. Let's treat the next one. Judge. You've ruled that answer correct. Let's pass judgment on the next one. Warehouse worker. You've stacked that guess perfectly. Let's move on to the next one. Locksmith. You've unlocked that answer with ease. Let's secure the next guess. Farmer. Another great harvest. Let's plant the next guess. Office clerk. You filed that guess away perfectly. Let's handle the next one. Architect. You've built a perfect answer. Let's draft the next one. IT specialist. You've debugged that guess perfectly. Let's troubleshoot the next one. Security guard. You've protected that guess with ease. Let's guard the next one. Lab technician. You've tested that guess perfectly. Let's experiment with the next one. Filmmaker. That guess was a blockbuster. Let's roll the camera on the next one. Pastry chef. That answer was delicious. Let's bake the next guess. Radio host. You've broadcasted that guess perfectly. Let's tune in for the next one. Mover. You've lifted that answer with ease. Let's move on to the next one. Barber. You've cut that guess perfectly.
Thanks for playing, everyone. We hope you had a blast guessing all the professions. Let us know in the comments how many you got right. We'd love to hear your score. And while you're there, tell us what other challenges you'd like to see next. We're always looking for new ways to test your skills and have fun together. See you in the next one.